Hi there, this is Usha Pandit again, your English teacher, also a writer of English books. Today we are going to do confusing words. Okay, this is a confusion that goes across the board. People who are highly educated, very well spoken in English and write extremely well make this mistake. So forgive yourself if you're making this mistake, but do correct it. So let's see the difference between L-O-O-S-E and L-O-S-E, two words that are often interchanged. L-O-O-S-E is an adjective and you pronounce it with an S. So it's loose. It's loose. Okay? You have to say it several times. It's loose. It's not loose, it's loose. And what does it mean? It's the opposite of tight. So something is tight, a tight hug, and loose clothes. Okay? Loose clothes. The knot is loose. This means that it should be tight, but if it's loose, then everything will come apart. You can also say loose morals. What do you mean when you say loose morals? Loose morals is a person who does not have integrity and therefore you cannot trust him. Or a loose tooth. So if it's a small child, then he'll have a loose tooth and very soon he might lose it. So you see, loose and lose. What did I say there? Loose and loose. So loose clothes. Let loose the dog. If you say let loose the dog, it means you've tied him up, he's barking his head off, let loose the dog. You also say tie up a loose end. What do you mean by when you say tie up a loose end? Tie up a loose end means that something is not completely conclusive, it's not finished, so you want to make sure that you go and complete the task. So once you tie up a loose end, the work is over. So these are the various ways in which you can use this word loose. Okay? Let's now come to lose. Lose. You lose something. Lose. Lose is a verb. So therefore, you can conjugate it. Before that, let's say the meaning is the opposite of to find. So to find and to lose. Lose. To find and to lose, right? And therefore, it's the opposite. So you can conjugate it. When it's a verb, what happens is you can conjugate verbs. So they have tenses and you can use it in various forms. So it will be I lose, you lose, he loses, she loses, it loses, we lose, you lose, they lose. And then of course the past tense will become lost, and then it will lose, and then it can be has been lost, etc, etc, etc. So because it's a verb, it can be conjugated and it is lose. There's only one O there. In loose there are two. This there is one. Pronounced with Z. You lose your wallet. What do you mean if I come and say did you lose your wallet? What does it mean? It means, was it stolen? Was your wallet stolen? You seem to have lost it. You lose your senses. If you lose your senses, it could be that you fainted and you don't have your senses anymore. You can also say it very rudely and say things like, did you lose your mind? That's rather like saying, you know, what were you thinking about? So you can use it in that sense. You lose a game. So if you fail to win a game of football or cricket, then you lose a game. And you can lose money, which means you could have been gambling or you could have been very careless with what you were doing, and therefore the money has been lost. You lose money that way. So lose, again, like loose, can be used in various ways. So that's the usage. So I hope you understood the difference. Loose, just remember loose clothes. It's summer, I like loose clothes. I'm going to do yoga, I like loose clothes. Just think of one example and keep it in your head. Don't try to think of everything when you have a confusion between lose and loose. And when this is a verb, then it's just one O. Okay, that's the difference. Let's do some exercises. So did you, your ring, did you lose your ring or did you lose your ring? Obviously, did you lose? You can't say, did you lose your ring? How can you lose your ring? Can be loose on your finger, but you can't lose your ring. The screws on the door are obviously loose. So if the screws on your door are loose, then you can lose a lot of jewelry that you've kept inside the house, right? Okay. I do not want to lose time. So time lost is gone forever. You can never get it back, right? So I do not want to lose time. You cannot lose time. It's not something that you can make loose and tight. And she left her hair loose. She cannot lose her hair. That means she went bald. So it's not that. You're saying she was going to a party, so she left her hair loose. So that's how we do it. So if you practice this in your head a little bit, you will never make a difference. And when you write these words loose and lose, take a look at it and check whether you've written the right word. So thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to our channel, buy our books online, and the link is given below. Thank you.